Hello Libra, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free, it does not cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And here we have the Death card. Everybody calm down. This is a good card. It looks ominous. It looks, kind of morbid, right? It looks a little scary. It's meant to grab you, this card. This is the card of change. It could be called the Change card. It could be called the Rebirth card, the Resurrection card, the Transformation card, but none of that really has the ring that Death has, right? So this is a very good card. This is showing me that you are in a very significant phase of your life. And there may be a lot of changes going on with you, but they may be subtle. They may be kind of slow-moving changes, right? Like this kind of inner transformation or evolution. It might be taking a little bit of time. Yeah. And that's one thing really that this card represents too, is time. That we have to give things time. We have to let things kind of happen as they happen, right? We can't rush things, right? The Death card. Death is never in a hurry. It will get to everyone eventually. Let's put this into some context. Yeah, this is a very good start. I'm very happy about that card. We're going to lay down a few more. So now we have a Four of Pentacles. So I think it is something related to your physical existence, maybe finances. Maybe this is something that you've been trying to make some progress with your financial or physical life, maybe home, maybe, property, finance, that sort of thing. And maybe it's kind of a slow-moving process. Maybe we're saving money, but it's just a little bit at a time, right? Yeah, and you do want things to move a little quicker. Surrounding us with fire here. Oh, but we've got water at the top. And water. Ooh, interesting. Look at that. We got fire over here, but water over here. It's kind of like we are feeling the fire. We know, we want this to hurry up, but we know that we have to be patient because we are creating something that is meaningful and lasting. Even if it is slow and gradual, we have to let things kind of play out in their own time. We can have a little bit of an influence. We can nudge the universe, but we can't force it. We can't rush it. Right? No one likes to be rushed, right? Especially spirit. We have a few more cards, though. Ace of Swords, very, very good. Five of Cups in the environment. Yeah, you're looking to really improve your situation. Maybe we feel stuck in the situation we're in now. If this is a financial situation or a living situation, maybe we feel a little boxed in, and it's starting to affect us emotionally. We have the Princess of Pentacles and... interesting, another court card. We got the Prince of Cups. I like that we have the fire and the water, both of these princes. It's like we're fixed in this fire energy. We initiated something. We kind of nudged the universe. And now it's time for us to kind of, jettison that rocket booster and go with our water energy. We kind of, we turned the gas on here, right? We started the process. And now we just have to flow with it, right? Going from fire to water. Very interesting. I like this very, very much. With the Princess of Pentacles, I feel like you are... there's kind of this anxiety, right? We have the Eight of Wands, kind of some anxiety. And with the Princess of Pentacles, it feels like you know that there's so much possible here. But it's almost like it's... as we wait here in this moment, we don't see it. We don't have it. So we want things to hurry up because we want things to come to us. We want to be able to see this growth, right? Maybe it is a financial thing. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't really know that much about that whole world, right? but you are trying to save money or invest money, and we know that this is going to be the most amazing thing that we've done. Saving this big nest egg, maybe you're saving for a house or for traveling, but in the day-to-day, we're saving like $1 a day, like 10 cents a day. It seems like nothing. We can barely see it in our hand, but we know that it has the potential to be everything, to make all the difference in the world, right? And I think you're doing all the right things because we started with the fire energy. We put our will and intention into this situation. And, we got things started. And now we have to switch into the water energy. We have to let things flow. We have to let this evolve and progress and transform the way it is meant to. We can't rush things, Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. Oh, and there's the cat, too, to greet us. We're going to put this card down right over here. We'll put Mr. Ed the Tiny Horse right there on top. Let's see if this cat wants to come up and say hi. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Now, for the mystery card, we're not going to look at that card until the very end, all right? But it will tie everything together, not to the candle, and it will give us the confirmation that we need, all right? If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, put your prediction down in the comments, all right? We'll do it together. We'll make it a group exercise in intuition. All right, how's that sound? It's good. She approves. All right, let's look around what we have now because we've got, this is our only major arcana card, right? Yeah, this is the only major. So this is really the spiritual focus right now, and I feel like this is a situation that you're in, this period of time in your life. It's transforming not only your physical existence, but it's transforming every other aspect of your being. This is a spiritual transformation. This is a mental, emotional transformation. It's a creative transformation, right? You are, you're going through a process. Again, it may seem like it is taking a lot of time, that the progress is really, really slow. But you'll find that this is the way you live your dream. This is the way you get to your best life. And I see with the Ace of Cups up here at the top that you have a dream. You have something that you commit to, something that you love so much that you're willing to kind of go through these painful days where it's just you want it to hurry up. We want it so much that it's hard to wait. It's hard to not want it to go faster. And I don't think it's really going slow necessarily. I just think that we want what we want right now. We want this dream life right now. You're still building it. It is still becoming. You are still becoming. Okay? So just keep at it. Stick to your path. Stay the course. Go with the flow. Let's switch into this more intuitive, watery, yielding energy. And I think that we're going to be taken right to our destination, which is the Two of Cups. It is your union with this Holy Grail, right? This is what you're on the quest to find. Well, this is you coming together with it, right? Two of Cups. So we've got fire. We definitely have quite a bit of water energy in these places. A little bit of air, perfect air energy. And then we've got our earth energies, which is kind of interesting to see the Four and then the Princess of Pentacles, because the Princess of Pentacles is kind of that untouched land, right? This is like all the abundance that's out there in the universe, just waiting for you to go find it, right? And then this is us kind of carving out our own little place. This is saying, well, this is my kind of life right here in this particular neighborhood, in this particular house. So it's kind of like the uncarved block, untouched, untapped resources, and then this is the refined kind of life that we've built for ourselves. And this is what we're this is what we're evolving. I think it's a process of transcending our present circumstances, realizing that your entire life is not just in this box, but we're going out into the wild, wild wilderness, and we're claiming what is ours. Right? In a very spiritual way. I'm not saying you're going out into the woods and like stealing a tree or something. You are realizing that there is unlimited potential for what you can manifest. That's what this card is. The Princess of Pentacles contains all of the other cards in the tarot pack. Every single one is in here. That's a very beautiful card. And it's just waiting for us to kind of activate this energy and build this, to make use of these resources, to accept these blessings. Yeah. Very, very good cards today. I find it very interesting that we only have this one major arcana card, though. I think this is really the central focus. Spirit wants you to focus on all aspects of this change, right? Not just the physical. What are you trying to do with your physical life? Trying to grow your life, your finances, maybe your house, maybe your job, living situation, whatever it is. Could be something health related to it. Then we can look at that too in the health terms. Let's say we're trying to get in shape, right? I know I need to go to the gym more often. I'm just so busy. Well, I feel like we go to the gym every single day, and it's like you're looking at your muscles every single day. I don't see a change. Nothing's different, right? But if we look at where we were 6 months ago, oh yeah, now I can see it. But day to day, you're measuring your arms, your biceps day to day. You're not going to see much of a change, right? But over the long term, and that's the thing with the Death card, is that time really is not an issue here. This is like the World or Universe card, which might be the Mystery card. This card thinks in terms or feels in terms of thousands of years, millions of years, rather than just day to day. So this is, in our world, thinking months at a time, rather than every day we're measuring our biceps. We're not going to see a change, But over the course of weeks and months, yeah, we're making progress. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the Prince of... Now, because we have these court cards, 3 court cards, I feel like there is a group of people in your life that this kind of affects. I don't know if it's a family. Also, who's the smoker in your life? Do you smoke? Somebody around you smokes, or maybe vapes. I don't know. But somebody is a smoker, I think, near you. I'm getting that impression. But I feel like, especially with the Prince of Wands, there was a particular moment where you kind of committed to this plan, where you said, okay, starting January 1st, we're on a new budget, a new diet, a new life plan, whatever it is. Like we really made that resolution. Yeah. And this is the commitment to it. And I think that what you've done is you've discovered what your Holy Grail is, and that allows us the commitment. This is kind of the carrot before the horse sort of thing. And this is what we're after. And so that keeps us motivated to keep on this path of this steady progress. Yeah. But we've got the 8 of Wands underneath here. There is some anxiety. I feel like this is us... I feel like this is you wanting to do more, wishing that you could find a way to do something else, have more of an influence, have more of an impact. It's like we're just kind of sitting around like, can I lift heavier weights? Can I go to the gym twice a day? Like, what can I do to make this faster? There really is nothing. We have to do something with this energy in order to dissipate it. Yeah, because this is a little bit of that anxiety that just we're like tap dancing in place. We got the jazz hands. We just want to do something else. We feel like the more we do, the faster it will go. Well, this is what we have to transition out of, from this fire to this water, especially into this Prince of Cups that we have over there. So this is somebody who's committing to becoming their best self, living the life that they want. This is somebody that is committed to being in this union with this best life, right? This is the desire, and this is the satisfaction of the desire, right? It's a deep soul desire. It's not just, a daily kind of surface level desire, But what is your Ace of Cups? What is your Ace of Cups? I don't know. This could be a spiritual thing, could be a financial, physical thing. I think it's all of these things. Could be a romantic thing. I think it's intimacy. I think it's deep connections with your people. Like I was saying before, we have these 3 court cards. So there are, I don't know if these are kids. I don't know if you have, I don't know, I feel like there's a younger female energy especially that's very important to you. And I feel like maybe it's not one of your kids. It's like it could be a niece, I guess, could be a younger sibling. Maybe there's some sort of adopted person in your life. I feel like there's one person, there's one younger female that is with you. Not your child, though. It's like a niece or maybe a younger sibling, yeah. Maybe an adopted child, something like that. Okay. But I feel like what you're doing is really geared toward improving the life of everyone. Transcending the present circumstances. The 4 of Pentacles is a situation that is not staying the same, right? It's stable, it's good, it's working. This is really a good spot, but you have higher ambitions. You want to always be improving upon this, right? We don't get complacent in a 4 of Pentacles because there's a little asterisk down at the bottom and it says subject to change. You can't see it. It's written really, really small, but it's subject to change. And of course, we know that death card is change. So it might really be, it might be a bit of a kind of long drawn out process that maybe is feeling right now. We got that 5 of Cups, remember. It may be feeling like your life is kind of in disarray. I feel like there's a lot of boxes, a lot of papers everywhere. Yeah. And it's just, that's how we're living right now. And it feels like it's going to be forever, but it's not. This is the process. This is the transitional phase, right? Of getting to that best life, getting to your dream, living your dream. Yeah. And so it does feel to me, and that's part of the anxiety too, is feeling as if everything's in disarray, and maybe it's even, you got boxes and paperwork everywhere, and it's just like, oh, where do I even start? Wake up in the morning, you think, I don't even know what to work on today. Maybe that's when we need a break. Maybe that's when we need to rest a little bit. I'm getting an N name. Maybe it's a younger female. I don't know if it's an N name, like Nancy or Nanette, something like this, right? I'm getting an N name. Yeah, an N name. I think it's the younger female energy. Yeah. But it might be time to, to take a day, to relax, to refocus on this water energy, to do something that kind of reminds you of what this is all for. This is the purpose up here, right? This is why we're doing everything. And this, I think, is kind of how you're feeling right now. Yeah. So I think we do need to spend a moment to reflect on the why. Yeah, on the why. And then we're going to move to the path of the serpent. And as we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it's good for the channel, and I appreciate that. All right. Enough about that. Now, Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is not you looking for answers. This is not having questions. This is not needing to figure something out or needing to understand something. This is clarity. This is emptiness. This is, I don't have all the answers. This is a mind and really a heart too that is clear and open and is receiving. Really what you're receiving is the direct light from this Ace of Cups, right? And that's pouring right into you. This is a spiritual quest that you're on. It is a quest to become your best self and live your best life. To transcend your present circumstances, however good they may be right now. We're always looking to improve. Yeah. Maybe you had the last year, maybe it's been a year of miracles for you. And I feel like it has. I feel like we've had a lot of good readings for you. But there's always more to aspire to. The quest is never over. Yeah. But I feel like you do have a very direct connection with the divine energy, with spirit. I feel like you're not really asking questions. When we get to this spot where we're a little anxious and kind of uncertain about what to do next, like, the kind of, what do I even work on today kind of thing. We meditate, you walk out in nature, you take a bath, a shower, you go sit by the lake, you go to the park, natural settings, right? I feel like kind of earth and water are your things. So maybe it's just a little grove somewhere, or a park or something by a tree. And I feel like you just kind of clear your head. Yeah. I think with this fire energy, I think you've been a little bit cranky lately, right? Just, a little bit. And that's okay. I think that it just is a sign that, hey, I've got to go kind of take a deep breath and clear my head. And this is through that kind of, maybe it's a walking meditation. Yeah. I feel like maybe bicycle. I feel like you kind of bicycle through like a wooded area as a way of kind of releasing tension and clearing your head. Yeah. But anyway, the Ace of Swords is a very good card because it does tell me that you know why you're doing it and you know how you're doing it. And this is pure. This is clear. It's a pure heart. It's a clear head, right? You've got this. You're living your best life. You're manifesting your dream. Pretty soon you're going to be living that dream life. And everything that you can imagine will be yours. Everything that you set your heart on and your mind on and your will on, you will enjoy. Right? You will get to experience that and feel that. Right now, Five of Cups, it's kind of this feeling that things need to hurry up. Yeah. I think with the Five of Cups too, there are days where we have different emotions, obviously, right? It's a Five of Cups. This is the emotions flowing. Some days we feel very happy, very optimistic, very connected. Other days we feel anxious, maybe a little confused, and we feel like this is a lot of work and it's never going to amount to anything. Sometimes we have bad days. Let's just be honest. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. And I think the remedy for that is reconnecting with the why and the how. We know why we're doing this. We know how it's going to get done. The only thing left really is the physical part of it, just waiting for the earth energy to kind of, earth is a slow moving element, right? When we have all this fire, that's a fast moving element. We're trying to influence the slow moving element. We're trying to push it along. Hurry, hurry, hurry. It's like you're in traffic. You're in rush hour traffic. And you're behind someone. You're just honking and you're yelling and you're waving out the window and stuff like that. You're not going to make it go any faster, right? So please stop doing that. It's the same thing with the energy, right? The fire energy is very active, wants to rush, wants to do, wants to burn, And earth is just kind of slow, takes things in its own time. Yeah. So we have to really be okay with that. And water is sort of in between. Water's a slow-moving element, but we know water can move quite fast as well, and so can the earth, but not today, all right? So we're prepared for these bad days that we might have. Now, who is the fisherman? Who likes to fish? I keep looking at this death card and I keep thinking that's someone with a fishing pole. Yeah, and then Spirit's showing me the fish too. So I feel like somebody, and that connects with the end name probably too. Maybe somebody taught you to fish. I don't know if you have memories of going fishing with kind of older family members. But there was, and maybe that's part of this kind of, earth and water element for you. Maybe it is like going to the lake or the pond or maybe the ocean, and doing something like that, fishing just kind of for the relaxation. Maybe you don't even put a hook on your line. It's just to be out there on the boat or by the water, in that tranquil kind of setting. Yeah, we say we're going fishing. Really, we're going for a spiritual communion, with spirit, with nature. Yeah. And that too is related to the Princess of Pentacles. This is really the natural setting. This is literally everything in nature. Yeah. This card's in the position of the obstacle though. And it's kind of in some ways related to this idea of this wilderness. It's almost like your life feels like a wilderness right now. And what we're trying to do is build something orderly from it. So if everything's in disarray, it's like, oh, how am I going to put this together? How am I going to clean this up, organize this, and make it like functional? Like again, this is wild, wild nature. And this is civilized. Yeah, this is civilized. And that's a very good problem to have. I think that this is part of that transitional period. Yeah. And I think you're getting to your dream life. The final card there with that Prince of Cups, this is you living the dream. This is you with that commitment, with this certainty. See, it's the air that's in the princes. It's the air of water, the air of fire. And it's this clarity that you have within you. There was clarity when you began. There's still clarity now, but sometimes it's a struggle. We have to kind of realign ourselves. And then there's clarity at the end. There's clarity in that water energy where you're immersed in that dream. Yeah. Also, what's your secret? Spirit's telling me that you have a secret. You haven't told anybody. Is this something that you're kind of gonna announce later? I feel like you're holding something in. It's good news. But you've got a secret and you haven't yet revealed it. Maybe these are kids. Maybe you haven't told them the good news yet. Or a spouse or friends or other family members. Yeah. You're holding something back. In a good way though. Yeah. Also, are you wearing 2 different socks right now? Why is Spirit showing me the socks? One's black and white and one is multicolored. Yeah. Interesting. Let's look at the mystery card, though. I don't know what I want this to be. Maybe we need the World card. Maybe we need something else to go with this death energy, this transformational energy. We need something we're transforming into, right? So maybe we need the Libra card, the Justice or Adjustment card, your Power card, or we need the World card, or the Empress would be perfectly fine as well. If you have a prediction, I want you to put it in the comments. Let's see what we have. Oh, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. This is the end of this fiery kind of energy. And I think maybe this is what's going on here, is that we're feeling as if we've been pushing and pushing and pushing. We've been carrying this thing so far. You've been in your fire energy for so long that we really need this water energy. We really need this break. We really need to just be able to set these sticks down. It's almost like you're pushing to the top of the hill and you're almost there. And once you get to the top of the hill, you can let go and everything's just going to roll down. You know the saying, it's all downhill from here. Well, I think you're almost to that point. Because the 10, it's the end of the cycle of the fire energy, right? And it's like you're carrying this burden. You're doing all this work. You're carrying all this weight. It's been day after day, grueling work, right? And the longer you carry these sticks, the more sore your arms get. The more the lactic acid builds up, the more it's just like they feel every step, it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier, right? That's the 10. But we know that when it feels the worst, that's when you've almost made it, right? Because this is like you're lifting weights to failure, right? Until you just cannot lift anymore, and then you got to put them down. So you know that when your arms feel like jelly, that's when that's enough. That's when you're done for the day, you know. And so I think that this is an indication that you are just at the end of this big push, right? Maybe an uphill push, uphill battle. And now, very soon, you're going to be able to rest, relax, recover, and just go with the flow. It's like you've been going up this roller coaster, right? And you're almost at the top. And then you get to enjoy the ride going down to that dream life. So that's very good. This is a very good confirmation. This ties everything together, and I think this really gives us the sense that it's happening very soon, where you're going to be able to just ride the wave down, yeah, into that dream life. This is very good. We're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around for that, click on the link up in the corner. Otherwise, there is a link down in the video description. New readings for Libra every Wednesday and Saturday. I'm here every day, 6 a.m. Chicago time. Come back, see me again tomorrow. All right? If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. Leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Yeah. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.